This is the road coming up to our driveway. As you turn into the property, you can see there's a lot of trash everywhere. Just everywhere. Stuff piled up. Totally haphazard everywhere. Lots of stuff to clean up. Walk this way, it gets a little worse than this side of the house. So the lady that we bought this property from, or is buying this property from, she tells us that there is a cabin on 30 acres. This is the shed that we're staying in.
Cabin.
It has serious damages to it. She claims that somebody hit it with this fifth wheel. Hey, pups, get off the kid. Come on. You all right? So here's this fifth wheel that she told us originally that we could rent along with the cabin so that we could stay warm. She told us it's completely self-contained, except for the fact it doesn't have the Jenny either. So I don't know what's self-contained about that. But then when we were moving up here, she tells us no, that she rented it out to somebody else who's paid up until the end of the month. Here's where they had an outhouse put, with the hole being way too shallow. Here's more trash that we had to deal with. Here's our supposed piles of lumber that we can build with. Except for I'm not sure that any of it's really buildable with anymore with how long it's been sitting out here. So, I mean, piles of rock just everywhere. Piles of wood, lots of it. Don't know what to do with it. Here is like the barn.
Chicken coop.
And chicken coop. I'm not sure that it was a chicken coop. I think it was maybe like a rabbit hutch because there's no way to get into eggs. Like, I wouldn't be crawling into that thing to get eggs. And so this is like what the shed is.
Mind
and
you, this is messy too, and we have to clean it up.
Oh yeah, wait till you see this. Like, this is supposedly already set up, ready for us to use. Come on, Faye. Right? I mean, supposedly she used to have pigs in here. So this is like the barn / shed with all this junk in it. I mean, junk. I mean, I guess there's some usable stuff. There's some fencing. It's pretty bad. We had to, fix it up a little bit before we can get some goats in here. And honestly, it looks like she never once mucked out her barn. So we're going to have to clean that up too. I'm not sure what she was using this for. So there's watering troughs here. Feeding troughs. And they're screwed to the posts. Anybody who has animals knows that that's kind of a problem because then you can't clean them out and dump them out properly. I don't know why she did that. But, it's a little bit confusing. So, she said that she had an area tilled up for garden. I mean, this is the softest ground in the area. So, I'd say this was garden. But also looks like she had an area for animals. So, I don't know why she put her animals in the same area her garden was. But, even with that being said, she didn't remove any rocks.
I don't know how it was filled up. There's rocks in it.
So, craziness. There's a couple of vehicles sitting on this property. That one clearly had a huge fire. Don't know what we're going to do with those, how we're ever going to move them. They're big trucks. But we got a lot of work. The past couple of days has been a little bit nicer than the previous days. Come on, baby.
Come on.
Here's our daughter, Faye. She's getting pretty dirty out here. They had a bath last night, though. Can you say hi?
Yeah. Hi.
Cutie. What did you have for dinner? What did you have for dinner?
Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
More like spaghetti and popcorn, huh?
Yeah.
So, the past couple of days, we have gone ahead and tried to start lining out an area for the garden with all this rock. We have all this extra rock, so we decided that we would line out areas for the garden and the composting area. I don't know how well this is gonna work. It was kind of my idea, but like we found like this old entertainment center that was like outside the house and just sitting there. Figured it worked for, you know, some composting boxes to start with. And that's what we did for the past couple of days since it's been warm. Tried cleaning up all the trash that's around. See beer cans everywhere, you know, jugs everywhere. There's just trash.
I think the person who was driving that was drunk.
Yeah, right? So just lots of junk in here. Lots of stuff to work on. I mean,
There's some irrigation hose line that's in there. So
yeah, she's got lots of irrigation hose line. I just don't know what the point of that is. There's no well here. It's no well. I mean,
not yet.
she claims that we'll be able to put in wells this summer because she has a rig to do so. I mean, a lot of the things that she claimed that we would be able to do, we haven't been able to so far. But we'll see how that goes. So I wanted to show you guys this over here. So this is where the cabin's sitting. It is not level at all. Catch up, come on. So it's not level at all.